Module 4, Modifying an Excel spreadsheet. In this module, we'll focus on modifying an Excel worksheet, learning how to move and copy data, adjust the layout of your worksheet, and even manage your worksheets themselves. We'll continue using our example of creating a spreadsheet to track the height, weight, and vaccinations of an individual child based on the Road to Health booklet. By the end of this module, you'll be able to make your Excel sheet much more organized and customized for your teaching needs. Let's dive in. Moving and copying data. Sometimes you'll want to move or copy data around your Excel sheet to reorganize or replicate information. To move data, select the cell or range of cells you want to move. For example, if you want to move the height measurements in cells C3 to C8, click and drag your mouse to highlight these cells. Hover your mouse over the border of the selected area until the cursor becomes a four-sided arrow. Click and drag the selected cells to the new location, such as moving them to cells D3 to D8. To copy data, select the cells you want to copy, for example, the vaccination records in cells E3 to E8. Right-click on the selected area and choose Copy, or use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl+C. Click on the cell where you want to paste the copied data, such as F3. Right-click and choose Paste, or use Ctrl+V. This is great for when you want to duplicate data for another child or create a backup without retyping everything. Next, let's learn how to insert or delete rows and columns. This can be very useful when you need to add new measurements or remove outdated data. To insert a row, right-click on the row number where you want to insert a new row. If you want to insert a new row between rows 4 and 5, right-click and choose Insert from the menu, and a new blank row will appear above the selected row. To delete a row, right-click on the row number you want to delete, such as row 5. Right-click and select Delete from the menu, and the row will be removed. To insert a column, right-click on the column letter where you want to insert a new column. For example, to insert a new column before column D, right-click on the column letter D. Choose Insert from the menu, and a new blank column will appear to the left of the selected column. To delete a column, right-click on the column letter you want to delete, such as column D. Select Delete from the menu, and the column will be removed. Now you can easily adjust your spreadsheet to add more data, like additional health metrics, or remove unnecessary columns. Changing the width and height of columns and rows. Sometimes your text or numbers won't fit perfectly within a cell. You can fix this by adjusting the width of columns or the height of rows. To change column width, move your mouse pointer to the line between the column letters at the top of the worksheet. For example, between columns C and D. When the cursor changes to a double-sided arrow, click and drag to the right to make the column wider or to the left to make it narrower. To change row height, move your mouse pointer to the line between the row numbers on the left side of the worksheet. For example, between rows 3 and 4. When the cursor changes to a double-sided arrow, click and drag up or down to adjust the row height. Auto-fit columns and rows. To auto-fit column width, double-click the line between the column letters. For example, double-click between C and D. Result: the column width will adjust automatically to fit the longest entry in that column. To auto-fit row height, double-click the line between the row numbers. result, the row height will adjust automatically to fit the tallest entry in that row. Adjusting columns and rows ensures that your data is visible and your spreadsheet looks neat and organized. Hiding and unhiding rows and columns. There may be times when you want to hide certain rows or columns without deleting them, perhaps to focus on specific data. To hide a row, right-click on the row number you wish to hide, such as row 5. Select Hide from the context menu. To hide a column, right-click on the column letter you wish to hide, such as column E, Vaccinations Administered. Select Hide from the context menu. To unhide rows or columns. To unhide rows, highlight the rows above and below the hidden row. For example, if row 5 is hidden, select rows 4 and 6. Right-click on the selection and choose Unhide. To unhide columns, highlight the columns on either side of the hidden column. For example, if column E is hidden, select columns D and F. Right-click on the selection and choose Unhide. This feature is great for decluttering your worksheet without losing any important information. Renaming an Excel worksheet. If you have multiple worksheets in your Excel workbook, it's helpful to give them specific names. To rename a worksheet, look at the bottom of your Excel window where the worksheet tabs are located. By default, they may be named Sheet 1, Sheet 2, etc. Double-click on the worksheet tab you want to rename, such as Sheet 1. Type the new name like Growth Data or Vaccination Schedule and press Enter. Naming your worksheets makes it easier to navigate and identify the data within each sheet. Deleting an Excel worksheet. If you no longer need a worksheet in your Excel workbook, you can delete it. To delete a worksheet, right-click on the Worksheet tab at the bottom of the screen that you want to delete. Select Delete from the context menu. Note: Excel will warn you that you cannot undo deleting a sheet. Make sure you have backed up any important data before proceeding. Caution: deleting a worksheet is permanent. Ensure that you no longer need the data before deleting it. Moving and copying an Excel worksheet. You might want to move or copy an entire worksheet to another workbook or within your current workbook. To move a worksheet within the same workbook, click and hold the Worksheet tab you want to move. Drag the tab to the left or right to the desired position among your worksheets. Release the mouse button to place it in the new location. To copy a worksheet within the same workbook, right-click on the Worksheet tab you want to copy. Select Move or Copy from the menu. In the Move or Copy dialog box, check the box that says Create a Copy. Choose where you want the copied sheet to be placed in the Before Sheet list. Click OK. Copying worksheets is helpful when you want to use the same format for a new child's health records or for a different period, ensuring consistency and saving time. That brings us to the end of Module 4. You've learned how to move and copy data within your worksheet to reorganize information, insert and delete rows and columns to adjust your data structure, change the width and height of columns and rows for better visibility, hide and unhide rows and columns to focus on specific data, rename, delete, move and copy worksheets to manage your workbook effectively. By mastering these skills, you can make your Excel sheets more organized and tailored to your teaching needs, especially when tracking important data like a child's height, weight, and vaccinations. Thanks for joining me in this module, and I look forward to seeing you in Module 5.